You ain't see potential in me, but you see it. So be it. What's going on, live? I get hold of my life from you. Oh, what's going on live? Okay, on live IG with T, the goddess, also Isis, Sol De Luz on Facebook and YouTube. Y'all know Instagram, I'll be having to come through, show y'all a little live love, because I'm always doing lives on Facebook. Y'all know I'm trying to do the expansion thing, right? So I am at parent pickup. All right, I am doing a really quick channel message. Y'all know, man, between when the window's down and the hair natural, it be flowing, it be moving, still a little fix here. But oh my goodness, I just wanted to say to y'all, channel message, PSA. I hope you guys are having the happiest holidays. I know the holidays can be ultra stressful, like really I just heard the word mundane, right? And that's a word that's been going through my head for probably the past 2 days. And I don't necessarily resonate with that feeling at this current time. So, I mean, that's kind of letting me know it's more of a collective feeling for some of us. And sometimes the holidays can be mundane, right? Like, it might be the same traditions, the same things, or the same this and that you do every holiday. And maybe to some of you guys, channel message, it's feeling a little mundane. It's feeling a little like, oh, well, when something new is going to happen for the holiday. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some of y'all want to blow the whistle on the holiday. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just here to tell y'all that, like, even if you're a gift to yourself, right? I go on and on. Y'all know how I get when the music come on. Must have them superpowers. But listen, y'all really gotta let yourselves be in the holiday spirit. Meaning, if you know what I mean, I know that times is rough. If some of y'all don't have me on the front and they bump, shit, if y'all don't have all the money in the world right now and you used to provide maybe your kids or yourself or your significant other, or maybe you the person in the family that come through with all the gifts and shit, and this year it's not like that for you, that's okay, right? Like, the holidays ain't about gifts. I don't give a fuck with the consumer commercialism, the motherfucking material. Listen, that's all gimmicks. Just like how Valentine's Day ain't really about love and shit if you look at the history, right? And then, like, America finds a way to commercialize everything, right? And then when that happens, you feel like the peer pressure, right? Listen, half the shit you see on social media and or half the shit you see in front of your face, right, with commercials and stuff, that's not the perspective of confirmation, how your neighbor next door is even living, right? Like, you know, we all gotta be grateful for what we got, because you could be looking at somebody else like, you know, confirmation, like they got more than you right now, they got this, they got that, but you don't know what's going on in their household, you don't know what's going on with their kids, you don't know what's going on with their health. Like, we all need to just start minding the business that pays us, okay? Let's blow a whistle on that. Blow the whistle. Listen, y'all need to just mind the business that pay y'all, okay? Worry about yourselves. I post recently on Facebook about spiritually what it means to mind the business that pay you. Hold on, I think I got it in my hold on, I'm gonna pin it for y'all right here. Hold on, I think I got it. Hold on. I think I'm minding the business, y'all. Boom, thank God for my little clipboard. So I just posted up in there in the comments, spiritually, what it really means, like what it means to mind the business that pay you. Like, you're responsible for your life. You may be responsible for your children's life, right? But outside of that, you ain't responsible for nobody's life. You're not responsible for your parent. Like, unless your parent is I'm sorry if they are in a healthcare situation where you got to be responsible for them. But at the end of the day, we all adults, we all grown. Like, we need to just blow the whistle on people, like, having their own personal accountability. It's not your job to fill anybody else's holiday with happiness except your own soul and your kids, right? And if you're not fulfilled within yourself, how you going to pass love or show love to anybody else? You know what I'm saying? So just, like, I know it can be hard, but stay, like, focused. Stay, keep your thoughts on, you know, happy things, loving things. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Yeah. All right. I hope none of y'all is in trouble with the law. Because what's this, Mrs. Officer? I hope none of y'all is getting in trouble. You know, don't risk your freedom on the holidays. Definitely don't want to get locked up and need bail and or be in jail, transportation, all that bullshit on a holiday weekend. I just heard. Don't get in trouble on a holiday weekend. Can't find yourself out, y'all. Angels calling us. We can see the sunrise before us. Yes. Right? And some of y'all have a little bit of, it seems like some sadness around the fact that maybe you've been in long-term relationships and some of those relationships at this point don't exist. And they could be platonic. They could be a lover. But I just want you guys to understand, right? Like, don't hold yourself prisoner to low vibrating or negative feelings you have, right? Of course it hurts, you know what I mean? It's not easy. It could take time and tears and grieving and all that stuff when something long term or something very meaningful ends, even if it ends good or bad, right? So the thing is, like, people have a false impression of like, oh, if you love yourself, then a lot of that shit won't matter, it won't hurt. That's not true. I love myself to a substantial level. Like, everything in my baseline is happiness, but there's still plenty of things that don't quite sit right with me, right? Whether those relationships are ended, whether they were lovers, platonic, whatever, like, there's still stuff that were endings, I'll call them, right? The endings to cycles that there's still certain things, person, places, whatever, that don't sit right with me. But you know what I mean? I make it a daily effort to not focus confirmation on the things that just aren't serving me anymore, right? Like, and I know the holidays can be really hard to, I guess, have an escapism, right? Because if you were used to spending the holidays with that person, or the holidays just overall means like family time or lovers time, and now you're not with that person or around that family, and you might be like down about it. But here's the thing. I would implore all y'all to not go back to toxic friendships, lovers, or family just because it's the holidays, right? If you know there's a family member that be around that they be doing criminal shit, they be touching people, they be doing weird shit, and you don't want you or your kids around them, don't let your family be like, oh, they family, uncle or aunt so-and-so, they not gonna bother them. No, fuck them. And shouldn't nobody that with those type of involvements be around children or in our family. I don't care if they're blood related or not. Why the fuck is they invited? That's terrible, right? So if you're in one of those families that they like push shit under the rug, if you don't want to go and you know you doing the right thing because that motherfucker retarded and he be doing weird shit, you don't owe nobody no explanation about why you're not going. They should. They owe an explanation about why they hanging around people that mess with kids. Because we all know that there's people in everybody's family that act like that, and we just like, oh, let's, confirmation. And some families, they be like, oh, well, we're gonna act like it doesn't happen because it's the holiday. Like, shouldn't the pedophile be isolated? Why should anybody feel uncomfortable due to a pedophile, right? Or if your parents abused you, your siblings abused you, or whoever in your family might have abused you, don't let nobody be like, oh, that's your family though. So, family is a title. And once you abuse me or treat me in a toxic, negative, low vibrating fashion, it really don't matter about your motherfucking title no more. The only title you get is a toxic, sick motherfucker who I no longer know. And I implore y'all to have that same attitude. I'm not saying, have the issues I have with the people I may take issue with. I'm not saying that. If this don't resonate with you and you're not somebody who has issues with your friends or your family or former people in your life, then like it don't resonate with you, right? Like if you want some, hey, everybody's getting along with the get along, that's great. I implore everybody to have cohesive family units as well. But if you come from a family unit of abusers or a situation that's just not tolerable for you, don't suck it up for the holidays. Your kids are going to feel that discomfort. You're going to feel that discomfort. Like, make a new holiday tradition with just you and your kid. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know how I get for parent pickup. I got to get up. I got to go like the cop car. My baby's coming out. And that's the priority. But I will be back on here later. I love y'all. Have the happiest holiday. I love you. I love you. I love you.